I want to do a quick comparison with the Stanley Quencher ProTour Flip Straw Tumbler versus the Contigo Streeterville tumbler. These are both 40-ounce tumblers. They both are fabulous brands. I love so many things about each of them. I want to just side by side, I can say that the handles are about the same size, but I love the feel of this one better. It's just the texture of it is really nice. It's got a little bit of a pattern kind of on the side here, you can see, and it just feels really nice in the hand, and it's thicker right here compared to here. And for my hand, that just feels better. So they both have the little screws underneath so that you can tighten it if the handle gets loose. So that makes that easy. Side by side, the Contigo is just a hair taller. I think it might be something to do with the transition from the bigger top down to the bottom here, because this one has kind of a smoother type of a transition, whereas this one has a little bit more of an angle. Maybe that has something to do with it, I don't know. So the biggest difference between the two is obviously the lid. With the ProTour Quencher here having the flip top, it has a straw here mouthpiece that it has a large hole in it, which makes it really easy to drink from. And then it also has the venting hole there. When it closes, it's completely leak proof. It's filled with water right now. The straw that's inside is a really big around straw. Let me strain it here. I want to show you the difference in the straws here. If you look at the holes in the straws, the one from Stanley is much bigger around. Now that doesn't sound like it's such a big deal, but I tell you, I have been drinking from the Stanley straws for a while, and I really do like having that bigger straw, because it actually gives me more water at one time, and I really do enjoy having the big rush of liquid from the straw into my mouth. So it just hydrates me faster. Now the lid on this one, you can drink from it 2 different ways instead of 1. It has the straw here, which has a little seal here, kind of an X on it. It's a silicone. It doesn't seal it tight, but it kind of holds the straw in place. If I turn this upside down with this in it, water's going to come out the straw, as would happen if I turned it upside down with that. So if I can't really compare this to that as far as turning it upside down. I can flip this and lock it like this. You have to push hard. There we go. And now I can turn it upside down and it's not going to leak, but I have to then drink out of this hole. It's a great big hole, but it doesn't have a straw, and I love drinking out of straws. So this with the straw in it makes a big difference to me. So I can use either, and I do use both of them. This is my favorite of the two because I do like the bigger straw, and I like the fact that I can make it leak proof that easy and then still drink from a straw. Whereas this one, I have to get rid of the straw and drink from the side versus from a straw. So overall, fabulous. Both of them are wonderful. I just prefer the features on this one, which is the Stanley Quencher ProTour flipped straw. Wonderful. I love them both.